Welcome to the Unleashed Life, a financial empowerment and lifestyle podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Renée Baker. After nearly 3 decades in corporate America, I took a leap of faith to pursue full-time entrepreneurship, realizing that while we can always get another title, we don't get another chance to create the life we truly desire. In each episode, we'll explore what it truly means to live unleashed, going beyond traditional finance advice to help you break free from financial constraints and societal expectations, cultivate a mindset of abundance and possibility, align your financial decisions with your personal values and lifestyle goals, and embrace authenticity in both your career and personal life. Whether you are seeking financial wisdom, entrepreneurial insights, or inspiration to live boldly, you're in the right place. Redefine success on your terms and join a community of women who refuse to dim their light. It is time to live the unleashed life. Welcome back to the Unleashed Life. I am your host, Dr. Renée Baker. In our previous episode, we explored the themes of authenticity and breaking free of limitations as key principles for living a life unleashed. Today, we're going to delve into how to apply these principles in your own life. And I'm going to be drawing from some of my personal experiences and insights for this discussion. Now, what I will say is, this whole term, what is living an unleashed life? It's not just a concept, it's a practice. But it does take a lot of courage to grow up and be who you really are. So I make a point to integrate principles into my daily life and routine that helps me continue to live life authentically and continuing to be unleashed as a practice. For instance, I've said it and I'll say it again. Embracing courage is such a big step in this process, and it has had me step outside of my comfort zone regularly, on the regular, daily. I feel like I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone daily. I truly believe that it's important to get better every day. So whether, you're like me, you're launching this podcast, you have a dream of moving to a new location and starting over, you're speaking at an event, you have a project, whatever that thing is for you, I encourage you to embrace it. One thing that is so interesting is I love skydiving, and this might be breaking news for some of you, but I love skydiving. I find it to be exhilarating. I find it to be relaxing, judge me, but I was terrified until I actually did it. I talked myself out of doing the skydiving for like 10 times. And my husband kept rescheduling. He was so patient with me and he kept rescheduling. And the story I told in my head was one of fear. And that kept me from doing this thing that now on the other side of it, I've enjoyed it, and I'll be the first to say, and as always, skydiving, like entrepreneurship, is not for everyone, only for the crazy ones. But I'll tell you that no matter what it is, the point that I'm making here is you want to continue to challenge and embrace opportunity. So that is what's going to keep you growing and evolving. And another habit that I have that has really helped me stay resilient in the face of challenges and just managing my life has been journaling. So having a journal, maintaining a journal, and writing down, especially when it comes to gratitude, and writing down the things that I'm grateful for, helping me to really embrace the positive aspects of my life and journey. What am I grateful for? And some days it could be something as simple as, I'm grateful that I got up, I took a shower, I brushed my teeth, and I went for a run or a jog. I'm not a runner, so that wouldn't be authentic to me, but I worked out. And some days it's even bigger, right? Some days I'm grateful that I get to operate daily in my gifts. I'm grateful that I have courage and I have this ability to live a life unleashed. And sometimes I'm just grateful that my family, my loved ones are healthy and they're safe. So whatever that is for you, I think is important for us as part of your Unleashed Life journey is to just maintain gratitude and maintain the positive aspect of your life. Sometimes we forget how much progress we made because we're so focused on what we haven't done that we forget to embrace what we have. So I think that that's really important, as well as staying adaptable, which I mentioned before, but being open to new ideas, new ways of thinking, new approaches to life. There are many things post-entrepreneur, post-corporate life that I've had an awakening of. And I was thinking, wait, this is how you all are doing things? Taking an idea, not having to run it through 10,000 folks to get a denial, not waiting for the next thing to be bestowed upon me, just being able to take an idea, run with it. If it fails, it fails. If it succeeds, I can build on it. But just being able to take more risk has been something for me personally that is working well in this journey that I'm on. I'm also spending more time investing in reading, networking with other entrepreneurs, and doing the things that really fill my cup. Another component of that is just taking the proactive steps, or knowing that I need to take proactive steps when it comes to financial security and growth. Diversifying my income streams. Being an entrepreneur is not easy work. There are high highs, there are low lows, and that also aligns to income streams. But having a diversified income stream, I'm a serial entrepreneur, which means that I own several businesses. Some are public, some are private, but I have several businesses. I'm investing wisely, and I'm continuing to educate myself. I'm very passionate about personal finance, financial literacy, economic empowerment, but I'm continuously educating myself around financial strategies that are going to contribute to helping me maintain and elevate the life that I choose to live and that I want to live. And this ability and this level of financial freedom allows me the opportunity to pursue my passions and invest my time where it makes the most sense, personally and professionally. Something that I recognize is not available to everyone, but I'll tell you, I spent decades grinding to get to this point where I can start to live authentically. And part of that for me is being free and having the freedom financially. Another component, or a major component, that I think is ultra critical is self-care. I don't think that we talk enough about self-care and what it means, why it's important, and what are some of the things that we need to do. An essential part of living life unleashed is prioritizing self-care and mental health. But let's talk a little bit about self-care. Self-care, I'll say, is not selfish. Self-care is a very important part of life. And someone recently asked me, what would I protect at all costs? And I'm not willing to sacrifice to achieve success. That is my self-care, my peace, my energy, and my brand. I will tell you that for many years, I would put everyone ahead of me and put myself on the back burner. We hear on planes all the time, put your mask on first before you help others. And taking care of yourself is not a luxury, it's a necessity. So having some daily self-care practices and mental health practices, this sounds so cliche, but it is so real. I started doing this when I started in corporate. I start with just prayer for me, meditation, prayer, some deep breathing. I incorporated 10 before 10. I try to do 10 things for myself before 10, before the day takes over and everyone gets a part of me. Does it always work? No. Some days, like today, it starts early in the morning, so I don't have the time to take, but I try to take it then at night, maybe 10 before 10 p.m., maybe not a.m., but I just try to do something for myself. Working out has been something that I've embraced when it comes to my overall health, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. But setting the tone for the day helps me to manage my stress. It helps me to be a better person and showing up. And I'm also thinking about how to boost my energy so that boost my mood and my energy so that I'm paying attention to my mental health well-being. A big piece of that has been exercise. Now, I didn't think I was unhealthy a year ago, but I went to my doctor. So what happened after I left corporate is I jumped on the flight the same day that I left corporate. That day I left to go, my husband and I, we went to Italy for about a month. And when I tell you, I had never been to Italy. I ate everything. I drank everything. And I came back and let's just say I could have afforded to lose a few pounds. So I started to work out. I wanted to, be my best self. My blood pressure was a little high, but I needed to start to take better care of myself. But I also actually found that physical exercise and working out helped boost my mood and my energy. So I started working out daily. I made some significant lifestyle choices and changes. And I say choice, that was a slip, but that's not an accident. We get to choose how we want to spend our physical, how we want to look and what we want to do when it comes to our physical health. I chose, despite not wanting to do it every day, just working out consistently. The intention was to lose the weight, but the residual benefit was that it just made me feel better. I felt better. I slept better. I liked the way I looked in my clothes. I liked the way that I just showed up. It just made me feel better. So I just kept going with it because I realized too that for my mental health, being more physical, more active also helped me manage that. So I think we can get, more benefits from taking care of our physical health than we think. And I always say, when I take care of myself, I'm better for everyone else. And it gives me the fortitude to be able to handle the various challenges that have come along with maintaining a full and balanced life while being a full-time entrepreneur, managing many different businesses, and life is still lifing. But at the end of the day, I think living an unleashed life is an opportunity, or has given me an opportunity and is an opportunity to connect more deeply with myself and with others. And beyond embracing authenticity, it's just strengthened my relationships and allows me to show up in the community where I want to show up. It helps me lift others as I climb. And I enjoy every aspect of this journey because it's not just about seeing the impact in my work with others, but it's also about me being my very best version of myself. That's what I want for all of you. My story is going to be different than your story. Your story may be different from my story. But isn't life all about continuous growth and this art of self-discovery? Isn't life about making decisions that align with our values and attempting to pursue our passions with courage and taking care along each other along the way? Life feels very long, but it goes very quickly. And, I was listening to an interview the other day, and I heard someone say, if I die tomorrow, if I die right in this moment, I would have lived the life that I wanted to live. Can you say that? So that's what I ask of you. We don't like to talk about it, death and sadness. It makes people sad, and people don't think about, really, did you write an obituary for your life? What would you want? What would you say about this one precious life that you have? Are you living it to the fullest? Are you getting up every single day knowing that you made the difference that you wanted to make, the legacy that you wanted to leave? This is not, life is life, but this is not something that's not available to any of us. This is something that is here for us to be able to do. We have the ability to live the life that we want. And being unleashed and living an unleashed life is that you are thinking about your journey. You're thinking about what's important to you, whether it's self, health, wealth, and more. Do you have the courage? Do you have the courage to live a life that is more fulfilled and is more authentic and is bigger than the limitations that you have in your head? So prioritize your self-care. prioritize your mental health and wellness, and watch how it transforms your journey. I was so shocked around how different I am just by embracing this journey, even in the last year. So that's the action for you. That's what I hope for you. Until next time, I hope that you continue to explore strategies and things in your life that are going to help you live your best life, your best unleashed life. But for now, I want you to keep unleashing your potential and live authentically, knowing that the best is yet to come. Until next time. Thank you for joining us on The Unleashed Life. I hope today's episode has inspired you to break free from financial constraints and societal expectations, cultivating a mindset of abundance and possibility. Remember, living unleashed means aligning your financial decisions with your personal values and embracing authenticity in both your career and personal life. It's about progress, not perfection, as we journey towards financial empowerment and the lifestyle we truly deserve. If you found today's episode to be of value, please take a moment to rate and review this podcast. Your support helps us reach more women ready to unleash their potential. And don't miss out on exclusive content and insights by signing up for our monthly newsletter at reneebaker.com. It's packed with actionable tips to help you continue your unleashed journey between episodes. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast on your favorite platform and join our vibrant online community to share your own unleashed moments and connect with like-minded individuals. Until next time, keep breaking barriers, embrace your beautiful, authentic self, and live life unleashed. Remember, it's never too late to rewrite your financial story and step into your power with purpose. As always, be great, and the best is yet to come.